Do you think you truly understand your dog? But maybe you're missing the clear cries for help, right in front of your eyes, every single day. I'm not talking about the loud barking, or the whining all night. I'm talking about the small things. A strange look, a different breath, a silence that feels off. And then you notice your dog changing, but you don't know why. All you know is a growing unease inside, like you've done something wrong. I know that feeling, all too well. We love our dogs like family, but the language barrier between humans and dogs sometimes turns that love into helplessness. This video isn't meant to confuse or scare you. It's here to help you understand and love better. Have you ever seen your dog panting heavily, tongue out, mouth open, even when it hasn't been running around? You probably just think it's hot, right? But in truth, panting isn't only a way for dogs to cool down. It's also a sign of stress, anxiety, and even quiet fear that many dog owners never realize. Panting can happen when you're about to leave the house, when strangers visit, or even during a short car ride. To us, those moments feel normal, but to a dog, they could be experiencing a silent inner crisis they don't know how to express. I once met a young woman who brought her small dog everywhere, thinking he was just overly attached. But after a checkup, the vet discovered his heart rate was abnormally high from prolonged stress. If you've ever seen your dog breathing like that, don't just assume they're probably just tired. Try creating a quiet resting spot, gently placing a cool cloth on their neck, or playing soft music. And don't scold them when they tremble. They're not misbehaving. They're just enduring in silence instead of crying out. They may not say it, but every breath is a silent cry for help. But sometimes, there are behaviors that leave us confused and even embarrassed, like our dog is doing something wrong. Have you ever seen your dog approach someone and suddenly sniff their private area? It's awkward, isn't it? Many people feel embarrassed, or even get upset. But don't be too quick to scold them. Behind that behavior lies an entire world of instinct, one that's very real and very important to dogs. Dogs don't view private areas as off-limits like humans do. To them, it's where scent glands are located, the source of pheromones, which carry crucial information about a person's gender, emotional state, reproductive cycle, and even health. When a dog sniffs you, it's not misbehaving. You've probably seen this before. Your dog flops over, belly up, gazing at you with those sparkling eyes. And you think, "Ah, they love me, they want belly rubs." And yes, sometimes, that is a sign of trust. But not always. For dogs, exposing the belly can also be a way of saying, "I surrender. Please don't hurt me." In the world of wolves, the ancestors of dogs, showing the belly is a calming signal, a gesture of submission, a plea for peace. And when a dog feels scared, or senses that you're being too stern, too close to their face, or too loud, they might lie on their back, not out of joy, but as a silent plea, "Please don't punish me." You see it as cute, but they may be trembling inside. And if you rub their belly, especially around the chest or lower abdomen, you might actually be increasing their stress. Not showing love. A minute later, you return, and it's still there. You go to the kitchen. It follows. You head to the bathroom. It sits outside the door. At first, it feels sweet, adorable, loyal. But have you ever wondered, why can't it leave your side, even for a moment? Dogs are pack animals. Since their days as wolves, they've been wired to stay close, never far from their group. But when a dog follows you everywhere, constantly, it may not just be devotion. It could be the quiet rise of separation anxiety. It fears losing you. It worries not knowing when you'll leave, or if you'll come back. Every footstep makes it lift its head. Every click of the door lock tightens its chest. Everything seems normal. But on the other side of that door, a long howl rises. Persistent, growing heavier by the minute. No one hears it, except the neighbors. And the heart of your dog. Howling is one of the oldest languages of dogs, a way wolves once called out to their pack. And when your dog howls while alone, it's not just being noisy. It's a cry of sorrow, anxiety, and the fear of being left behind. Someone once told me, "Every day I come home from work to a wrecked house. My dog's voice hoarse from howling. I didn't realize how much pain he was in." Howling when left alone is one of the strongest signs of separation anxiety. They don't understand where you've gone. They don't know if you'll come back. And they don't know why they've been left alone. You can help by starting with short periods of separation, then gradually increasing the time, creating a calm, cozy space with toys and familiar scents, especially yours. And never, ever leave without saying goodbye. You notice your dog sleeping more than usual. At first, you think it's just growing, or probably tired from all the activity yesterday. But then, day after day, it just lies there. Doesn't lift its head when you call. Doesn't care about its favorite treat. No scratching at the door. No growling. No howling. Just silence. Excessive sleep or irregular sleeping patterns can be signs of deeper issues. Depression in dogs, especially after major changes like losing a loved one, moving homes, or a sudden shift in routine. Underlying health problems, such as hypothyroidism, arthritis, hidden pain, or chronic fatigue. You're sitting and reading a book. You glance over and see your dog standing still, staring intently at the corner of the wall. No barking, no movement, just staring, for a long time, deeply, and a chill runs down your spine. What is it looking at? Many people joke, maybe it sees a ghost. And while science hasn't ruled that out entirely, one thing is much clearer. Staring into empty space can be a sign of neurological disorders, prolonged stress, or even brain injury. You've just walked through a series of behaviors? Things you may have seen every day, but never truly understood. Just like how we love, yet sometimes grow distant, simply because we don't speak the same language. Dogs can't talk. They don't know how to say, sad, anxious, or afraid. They only know how to pant, lick their paws, howl, hide, or stare off into the distance, trying to tell you something. Something only a heart can truly hear. If you've ever overlooked a behavior, don't blame yourself. No one ever taught you how to see with your eyes and understand with your heart. But you're learning, and that's the most beautiful thing any pet parent can do for their dog. As long as you still want to understand, they already feel fully loved. Because sometimes, understanding a small behavior can save a little soul silently screaming inside. Don't forget to subscribe to the Dogfluence.